Tony Marshall has been brought in to save a legend, Butlin's. The new managing director is determined to kill off Butlin's hidey-high image. He's spending £140 million on a total makeover.
These two holiday villages give us more than 1,000 new apartments, sleeping up to 5,000 guests. We made accommodation a top priority for 1998.
Now, to find out if it's really working, Marshall is leaving his wife Susan behind to work as a redcoat over a bank holiday weekend. But how will he cope with angry customers?
It looks like a council flat. It looks like somebody's back shed.
The food.
If you're a customer, would you want to eat this?
Yeah. No.
And the nighttime activities.
Push pineapple, shake the tree. I go push pineapple, grind coffee.
We're reinventing Butlin's. We want to totally revitalise this product. It's the most famous holiday company in this country.
When we take holidays, we always go abroad. Bookings are down probably because the people that they're wanting to attract, the family, like us, don't know about it. And if they do know, the only part they've seen is maybe the bad parts.
Me going down to Minehead to work as a redcoat is probably the best way to find out what the public want.
Butlin's Minehead in Somerset is Europe's second largest holiday centre after Disney. It's halfway through a 2-year transformation with new attractions and modernised accommodation. But major work has stopped for the summer.
Here we are. This is it. And we're going to spend £40 million on our revitalisation of this particular site. It's our most profitable site and it's our most successful site as well, probably because of the area it's set in.
But profits are down, and Marshall is gambling that his huge investment will attract new customers.
If I've got it wrong, and it is my vision, then it will probably cost me my job. Are you ready for this?
I'm holding my breath.
Okay, here we go. The redcoat. Now.
Pocket.
Oh, sorry. Improperly dressed.
Handkerchief.
Oh, handkerchief.
Come here.
Help
That's
me.
quite good, actually.
And I thought I knew how to fold a hanky.
You probably know how to fold a normal hanky.
Yeah, but
this is a button.
This is a redcoat hanky.
70 redcoats work here looking after the customers and performing in the stage shows. Previous Reds include Cliff Richard, Michael Barrymore and Jimmy Tarbuck. Bank Holiday Friday and 8,000 new guests are arriving in just a few hours. Marshall's first job is to help welcome them in. But he soon senses all is not well.
Been sent any details about where you need to check in?
No, she just said find Gulliver's.
Find Gulliver's.
You know where you're going?
No, I've got no idea.
You got your check-in papers?
No, I've only got a reference.
We only phoned up.
All right, well then what you'll have to do is go to the man in the white shirt with security.
Yeah.
He'll probably be able to tell you what to do then.
All right,
okay.
then. Thanks very much.
The new recruit is becoming increasingly concerned.
People are turning up here at the gate without any identification.
Yes, common one.
Yeah, but I mean, that means that anybody could just turn up.
That's a long gone problem, that one.
Really?
I've always said that it's the easiest thing to get into Butlin's on an intake day. We're not even on a computer on the main entrance. So what we get is 4 young lads come down tomorrow. They say they're going to join the rest of their family. We send them down to customer services. They go around the bend and that's them meeting their friends. It's very
I'm glad
easy.
I was here for this.
Yeah, it's a very, very, very easy one.
Once through the gate, it's check-in time for those who've paid. Word is quickly spreading among staff that the boss is working as a redcoat, but the customers never find out. Marshall calls on a new arrival who's having a problem.
Start off with, I went to make the bed up. The bed doesn't fit at all.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That bit's
Broken.
completely broken. I went to make some sandwiches for something to eat. Got no table. Sounds really, really petty.
No,
but it's
tell
probably
me.
me after a really long drive. I come into the bedroom.
Oh, the bed hasn't been made.
Well, the bed, well, it's not,
And look
I
at the
mean,
bedspread, yeah.
And I mean, I know you're going to get stains and things on it, but it's not very nice now knowing that's just going to be covered up.
Yeah.
I mean, that was on for me to sleep on. Oh, God, I really don't like to. I mean, I've been coming here 14 years. 14 years here.
If something's wrong, we'd rather you told us about it.
With more than half of the accommodation still to be modernised at the end of the season, there are bound to be some complaints. The few unhappy guests congregate at customer services.
Condition of our room, shower curtains hanging off. It's terrible. The smell of must is unreal.
Mm-hmm.
There's cigarette burns all over the floor and the carpet and the couch. And there's a picture of what we booked, and it's nothing like what we're paying
Okay,
for.
well, let me come in.
We've been in there for over half an hour.
Let me come in and see if I can find out what's happening.
Come on, guys. There's another gentleman with the same complaint.
And also totally inadequate.
Yeah. Terrible.
You can't. In the brochure.
No, you can't put children in them rooms. No.
Marshall goes into the back office to find out why everything is taking so long. Inside, the customer services team are trying to cope, but with very limited resources.
Everyone's trying to get through now. They have to go through this allocations office, and they've only got 2 lines, you see, so...
Thanks, Stu. I've got John for you.
Julie?
I've got a gentleman who says there's someone already in his room. Can you go round and have a look? Can you get back to me as soon as you can? Bye.
Are we on a callback?
Yes.
How many accommodation units are there? 2,500?
2,500.
Yeah,
More,
2,500.
2,700.
Yeah.
Customer services.
There's 2 phone lines. Obviously, with 8,000 people checking in, they're going to be busy.
Yeah.
Marshall returns to the fray.
I asked for the best accommodation, and if that's it, certainly won't sleep in what?
Pardon?
I certainly won't sleep in the chalet that I saw.
All right, well, I'll hang around here. Yep. Right, I'm not going anywhere. I will wait until you sort it out.
It's just though, you know, we've had a long trip, and then, you know, it's nearly 5 o'clock.
OK, where have you travelled from?
From Coventry.
Dive in.
The family have found new accommodation.
Oh, yes.
Again, apologies.
It's great.
Hope you enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Now it's showtime. But can he perform?
Sing that note for me.
Take
a nice deep breath. I think we should move on to the dance.
Yes! This is going to be both embarrassing and difficult.
Caroline, the dancing, please.
Marshall spent his career working his way up through the nightclub business. The last time he was on stage was as a DJ more than 30 years ago. Now, to his horror, he's been told he will be in the big bank holiday redcoat show. Like most Butlin staff, Marshall will live on site. He asks about the facilities.
Staff laundrette.
5 hours and nothing is dry.
None of the machines work.
There's 1,500 staff and 6 washing machines.
Fridges would be nice.
You don't have fridges? Don't you have any cooking facilities at all?
This is awful. We're just going to moan to you all week.
Which is my room?
This is it. Home sweet home.
Oh, do I have to sleep on there?
No, but you can lie on it and pretend.
Good night, Francis.
Night.
Bank holiday Saturday. Marshall is on breakfast duty.
Morning. Good breakfast?
Lovely.
Yes? Plenty? You big guys, you need a good breakfast, don't you? Hey? Breakfast in full flow here. Are the portions being big enough?
Well, I think so, yes. I think they're generous. Yeah, very good.
And the quality's OK?
Yes, we've no complaints, have we? No?
Do you want to ride on my back into here?
Yeah.
Come on, get on then.
Go on then. Jump on.
Marshall's mission is to turn Butlins into a paradise for the family. He's spending millions on attractions for children, including Toyland.
Can I wear your cap?
During the day, the redcoats keep the kids happy.
Francis! Captain! Oh, yes! Yes! It's too fast for me, is this? You steering? Come on! Yo! Oh, dear. I could get sick on this.
I've only just had me tea.
Have you just had tea as well?
Yeah.
If you're sick out, you got to do it that way, not on me, OK? I don't want you being sick on me.
Next stop, the staff laundrette.
I spoke to some of the other staff yesterday about this facility, and they were complaining about it.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me what the problems are?
It takes too long.
Does it? Why?
Because you're in it for about 3 hours doing your washing and your drying.
Is that because they're old machines?
Yeah. The washing machines, half of them don't work, and they don't wash your clothes properly.
Do you have to put money in? You don't, so they are free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marshall is becoming concerned about morale among his 1,300 Minehead employees. Staff turnover is high, and he wants to find out more from his new roommates.
We pay for, you know, board here and live here. We pay for the electricity. We pay for the heating. So it all comes out of our wages. But we've been told not, you know, what not to have. We're not allowed fridges. All you're allowed is a kettle. You get home, you're dehydrated and you're hungry. And if you want a cup of tea, you try and have a cup of tea with some milk, but it's all gone off because it's been so warm. I would just like to be able to come home at the end of a shift at work and be able to make myself something to eat.
It's a sensitive issue if I ask you to say what you get.
It's 120 take home for me. Last year I was on 90.
I take it you must be on reasonable. I will tell you that I'm paid more than £100,000 a year.
Right.
Yeah.
It's back to work for the new recruit.
Let's go. We meet the star of the show, and I've been told I have to introduce him on stage, and I am already desperately dying of nerves.
Oh, you're our compere this evening, I believe.
God, yeah.
Your face is ever so familiar.
Yeah.
Were you here last year?
No.
Have a word about the toilets, love. No, very hard toilet. I have to take my own tissues in the toilet.
Bobby Davro doesn't know Marshall's the boss.
Francis, how long have you been working here for, then, as a
I've been in Butlins for 15 months.
15 months?
Yeah.
Ooh, you stayed this long, have you?
Now, I haven't anything planned because I was told about 2 minutes ago that I was actually going to be introducing you.
Yeah.
They've decided to leave this as a surprise for me.
How many jokes you got in your repertoire?
None.
None. Impressions, right? A bit of Frank Spencer. Dead easy. This is a real old one, right? But everyone starts with Frank Spencer. Just stand like that. Just stand like that. Hand down like that. It's quite limp-wristed there. And just, Betty, I'm having a bit of trouble.
Betty, I'm having a bit of trouble.
See, he's a natural. He's a natural.
Let me have a little practice. We have a very special night for you tonight. We have appearing here on this stage. Give him a big warm welcome. Yes, it's Bobby Davro. Yeah.
Bloody terrible.
I want to get this right.
You keep practicing.
Don't say
Right, please welcome your host and compere for this evening. It's Redcoat Tony.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together. Let's have a Broadway welcome. Britain's top comedian, Bobby Davro.
Let's hear for our compere, Redcoat Tony! Don't give up the day, good boy. I'm gonna wait till
Bank holiday Sunday. Marshall has just spent £7 million on a new swimming pool, Splash Water World. But there's a problem. The children's paddling area is closed, as the pool manager explains.
We've drained it off twice so we can bleach all the area because the workmen have walked every bit of cement throughout and everything else through the area. They were saying that this is how you've given us, we're giving it back in the same state.
I didn't even know that this wasn't open. I mean, as I came round there, I looked, I had to do a double take.
We had to close it from day one.
I can't believe that this company have done such a crap job.
Marshall stops to admire his star pool attraction, the £450,000 Master Blaster.
It's a great ride. It's leaking. Vince, we've got a leak there. We've got a leak there. There.
We were assured that it was going to be done last Wednesday and Thursday, just didn't come in and do it.
When I get back to the office, this for me is an absolute top priority to chase up. Someone has got to give me some answers on this one. I'm not happy.
Lunch is in the staff restaurant.
What's the food like? Dreadful. The food is really terrible. Does it get any better, or is it like this all the time?
You don't get anything variety or anything, and it's
exactly the same. Live off chips all season.
Do we don't get the same as the customers then?
No, no way.
Nowhere near it.
If you're a customer, would you want to eat this?
No.
No.
From what I've seen of school dinners, this is even as good as school dinners. Robin, what do you do?
I'm staff cook.
You're the cook. What do you think?
I've had better.
Yeah.
I've had a lot worse.
What stops you from being able to give the staff better food?
The management. We have to go by the menu boards, yeah.
Do you order the food or not?
No. We just cook it and serve it.
if we allowed more per head, could we serve them with a better menu?
Of course you could. I mean, as far as I'm aware, the allocation at the moment is only 33p a day.
A day?
37 pence.
37 pence
Every time you come in for a meal.
A day?
37
For a member of staff?
37 pence for your breakfast and 37 pence for your dinner.
All right.
So it works out like
about £1 a day.
The new redcoat is shown the kitchens.
This is where it all happens.
Are these the kitchens for the customers as well?
Yeah, everything's cooked from here.
So you prepare all the food for the customers and for the staff in here. Just tell me something. Before I arrived, were there any tablecloths on in that dining room?
No.
Tell me the truth.
No.
We were told that it was only because I was coming that you were doing it.
I wasn't told anything. I was just seen them doing it.
Have you done anything else for my trip?
We haven't, no. Not staff cooks, no.
Well, I didn't think by the food we were serving that we changed the menu.
No.
Do you think we should change the menu?
I think there should be a lot more choice.
Yeah.
We only get told what to put out.
A catering supervisor arrives.
Tell me, what do you think to the meals that we serve to the staff?
Well, I can't grumble because I eat them.
Yeah?
Honestly, I eat them. Because I like salads and things like that, and I eat them.
Oh, the salads are okay, but you can't get lettuce wrong, can you?
Oh, I think that's a little bit unfair. I think, yeah.
Well, I'm judging it on the meal I've just had in there. It's pretty horrible. And going around the centre talking to some of the staff, saying that the meals leave something to be desired.
Well, I can't, honestly, I'm not just saying it because you're here.
But you eat staff meals?
Yeah, I do.
And you're happy with them?
Marshall summons the general manager, Brian Leaker, and catering boss, Graham Plant.
Tell me, first of all, these nice tablecloths. All the staff think it's a joke because they're saying they were put on for my benefit, were they?
I think the reality is that it's been our desire to improve the ambience in the diner, and it's something we wanted to do. I think the fair answer is yes, they were brought in earlier than probably planned.
It's not just a tablecloth, it's what goes on this tablecloth in terms of the food, because that's the biggest criticism.
The food cost allowance is 66 pence per meal.
No, I was told it was 37.
Absolutely not. 66 pence per meal.
It was Chef Robin who told me that, so that's not true?
No. 66 pence per meal, £14 per week.
Tell me, why can't they have the same as what the customers have?
Food costs must be that's the primary reason, I'm sure.
In budget, how much per head do we have for meals in there?
I believe it's about £16.
£16?
Yeah.
So the difference between what we pay for staff and what we pay for budget customers is £2 a week?
I believe so, yeah.
Because I've eaten in budget and there's not a lot wrong with budget.
Rehearsal time again. One of Butlin's great attractions is the free and lavish nightly entertainment. Marshall's worried he's going to ruin the act.
Hi. I get nervous just coming in this room, never mind going on the stage. I will just die. It's the thought of doing it wrong on the stage.
You just think, sod it, I'm going to go out there and enjoy this.
Bank holiday Monday and Marshall's last day as a redcoat. It starts well. His first improvement has arrived.
It's changed a bit, as you can see. It's still changing. What you're looking for?
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 extra machines.
Yeah.
Come on, how many out of 10 do we get for this?
A lot better, but you could do not being greedy with these machines all along.
You're suggesting it'd be a good idea if the boss came down more often?
It would, yeah.
Happier, Marshall gets back into the swing of being a redcoat.
I'm going to remember this for the rest of my life. Oh, I'm in trouble. I have my hands in my pockets. I'm exhausted, said Noddy.
Most guests at Butlin's have a great holiday. Many come back year after year after year. But each check-in day, a few of the thousands of guests say that what greets them puts them off coming back to Butlin's for life.
Fingers crossed, I hope you're in the new accommodation.
Not everyone can have the modernised accommodation.
My dispute is I've booked a holiday. This is the first time I've been here, and I booked it on the understanding that the pictures that were in this brochure is exactly where I was going to be staying, and I haven't got that.
No, we've never said that.
So...
Show me.
Does it or does it not say?
You're wrong. What your brochure says, you've put out 60 or 100 million pounds you've spent on these places, and quite honestly, they're absolute crap.
Just a minute, let me just read this for you.
It says there, deluxe accommodation. Sorry, this is not the deluxe.
What that says is what you put in that newspaper adverts.
It's everywhere. It's in the newspaper,
in the Sun,
on the TV,
the
in the
News
brochures.
of the World.
What actually
what
states
you're saying, you've upgraded them, and what you're saying, really, what they are, they're absolute crap. If you want to go and see mine, they stink. They absolutely, I wouldn't put a dog in mine.
Okay.
So...
It says that the first phase of the investment is complete. It doesn't say that the whole investment is complete.
It actually states that it'll be finished in summer... Sorry, it actually states that it'll be finished in 1998, complete modernised interior for 1998. And if you read it through, it actually states that it'll be finished by June this year.
What do we know what phases are? What we've been drawn to is you've upgraded accommodation. Come and see us. We've changed.
Well,
you haven't changed at all. You're still the same. I
got told, yes, it's all been upgraded. Minehead is a new thing. Minehead is a new thing, and it's not what I've got.
The travel agent couldn't promise you that.
No, but then... It's actual Butlins, when we phone Butlins up.
I can't do any more than what's written in the brochure. We have qualified in the brochure that not all the accommodation is complete.
I didn't get it from the brochure. When I phoned up Butlin, they said it's all been refurbished.
That's exactly what they said to me.
And I paid an extra, I don't know what it was, £35, £39 just upgrading, right?
He's giving us false information. You're telephonist, you want to sort them
out. And the National
Right. They're probably
We've been told wrong.
You have been given some false information, probably, yeah.
And basically all I want to do is get my money back and run. It's not personal, it's not...
No, I know. But do you want to come round to the room I've got now, and I'll show you the graffiti that's on my wall.
Let's go around.
I'll show you the graffiti that's on my wall.
Let's go around. One of the problems that Butlins has is that the allocation system cannot identify new and old. So no one could be guaranteed new accommodation this year.
Still unaware Marshall's the boss, she shows him in.
And this doesn't look like the accommodation that I've asked for in the brochure.
Well, this is... It's not identical. It's not the new accommodation that's in the brochure. I mean, it's not tremendously dissimilar to that. It is to that.
Although the centre is packed, the family have found another apartment.
All right.
Is the sheets and stuff, will they get changed?
Have they been changed?
Yeah.
If they haven't been changed, they will be changed, yes.
But no sooner does Marshall leave than confusion starts over who has been allocated what.
Other people have been in here, they've got to come and clean it out. And
this one's just been allocated out?
Yeah, we just came in, and there's other people in there.